Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all that Donald Trump and Donald Trump clip-on toupee pure survival was issuing $2,000 stimulus checks. I told y'all this the other day, and motherfuckers got in my comments and said, well, yeah, right. I got to see it to believe it. And I feel the same way as you guys. You know what I'm saying? But he did say it. The man said it on Sunday, and then today, Donald turned orange. The man turned, and you already know he orange. I'm talking about he turned real jack-o'-lantern orange. Pure survival. You know what I mean? Like not orange juice. The motherfucker turned jack-o'-lantern orange. And listen to him.
We're bringing them down. Without tariffs, this country would be in such trouble, as they were for many years. That's why we owe $38 trillion. And one of the things we're going to do, we're going to issue a dividend to our middle income people and lower income people of about $2,000. And we're going to use the remaining tariffs to lower our debt. We're going to be lowering our debt, which is a national security thing. So we're doing a lot of good work. And the numbers were reported so incorrectly. The real numbers are trillions of dollars have been taken in or gotten in terms of investment from the tariffs. And
now, I don't know where this money is coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because allegedly we didn't have no money. You know what I mean? Like, this is why people's stamps got turned off, all this other stuff. But now, all of a sudden, Donald Trump is saying, look, we got the bag. We're just going to give it to the people so we can get the people back on our side during survival. For Christ's sakes, we're going to get the people back. And we know for a fact, if we just give them the stimulus check, they're going to be our best friend and we can get them back in our pockets. This is what I think the mentality, the toupee mentality that he's thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, all we gotta do is just give these motherfuckers some money. They'll will like us again. Let's hear Donald say it again.
because of the Russian oil, and they've stopped doing the Russian oil. It's been reduced very substantially. Yeah, we're going to be bringing the tariffs down.
What kind of levels are we talking about here?
I mean, at some point we're going to be bringing them down. Without tariffs, this country would be in such trouble, as they were for many years. That's why we owe $38 trillion. And one of the things we're going to do, we're going to issue a dividend to our middle income people and lower income people of about $2,000. And we're going to use the remaining tariffs to lower our debt. We're going to be lowering our debt, which is a national security thing. So we're doing a lot of good work. And the numbers were reported so incorrectly.
I told you guys, I'm gonna get everybody back on my side. I'm gonna give everybody $2,000 stimulus checks. We're gonna make it rain. And after I give them $2,000, I'm gonna pardon Diddy. Yeah, I'm gonna pardon Diddy Glover. We're gonna throw a whole freak off celebration. And people are gonna spend their stimulus checks to get into Madison Square Garden to see me on stage with Diddy Glover. So I'm telling you right now, the man said that he's issuing $2,000, guys. And when I see that he tweeted it yesterday, I was like, because the rumor's been going on for a long time. But when I saw that he tweeted it, I said, oh, shit. Donald, because y'all know he loves power. He loves to show I can do what the fuck I want to do. Good, bad, right, or indifferent during survival. You know what I'm saying? And I know the rich people, they don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, far as giving the people any money. For real. Like, they're not even happy about that. But Donald is saying to himself, we shut off the food stamps. We sat there and was trying to fight the judges to not turn the food stamps back on. The people know about it. So how can we make up with the people? Get their ass a stimulus check. They not going to be complaining no more. You know what I mean? Until after the money run out in 5 minutes, pure survival. But this is what we could do to keep them quiet. You know what I'm saying? And It's just been people hungry all month. We've been talking about these stamps all this time. And then now, here comes the stimulus check. And the most important thing, Donald, people want to know now that you bold enough to tell everyone that you really gonna do this, people want to know, when's the date? When are these checks supposed to drop during survival, Donald?
Frank, how close are you to a deal on a trade deal with India?
Right.
Are you willing to consider lowering the current tariff rate?
Well, right now the tariffs are very high on India because of the Russian oil, and they've stopped doing the Russian oil. It's been reduced very substantially. Yeah, we're going to be bringing the tariffs down.
What kind of levels are we talking about here?
I mean, at some point we're going to be bringing them down. Without tariffs, this country would be in such trouble, as they were for many years. That's why we owe $38 trillion. And one of the things we're going to do, we're going to issue a dividend to our middle income people and lower income people of about $2,000. And we're going to use the remaining tariffs to lower our debt. We're going to be lowering our debt, which is a national security thing. So we're doing a lot of good work. And the numbers were reported so incorrectly. The real numbers are trillions of dollars have been taken in or gotten in terms of investment from the tariffs. And so if that were ever reversed, it would be a disaster. Frankly, it would be a national security problem for our country. And nobody thinks it's going to be reversed. I think we had a very good court case. As you know, it's before the Supreme Court right now.
And that man is in his own world. And then you got news people, they saying other people that's like in the White House, they talking about, look, he's saying whatever he's saying, but it has to go through somebody else. Donald can't just make the call. Yes, this is what he wants to do, but he got to go through all of this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to deny it. So, when it comes to helping like real, like American people that's poor, that really may need the shit, or not even, you ain't just got to be poor. Who don't like extra money? You know what I'm talking about? You could be just going paycheck to paycheck. Every time you turn around, you got to pay a bill there, you got to pay a bill there. That's what the world is designed, right? You know what I mean? So if you can't use no extra money, I don't know what's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, guys, we got to see what happens. Donald, hopefully he come with a date. Like he put, because I think with them saying he got to go through somebody else, Donald is so crazy. He's saying it publicly. So he know the people here, so the people can feel like, look, I wanted to give it to y'all. It ain't me, it's them. So don't be mad at me. I'm trying to give y'all some money, but these motherfuckers want to still keep y'all scrambling and scraping for shit. Pure survival.